Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back in with another video, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Somic H10 gaming headphones. Now these are very standard pair of headphones and they're nothing high-end, which they're not meant to be, and that's for both the price and the quality. But before we get into that, you already know what to do. Let's get into it. So initially I didn't know what to expect when I was getting these because everything, if you look on paper, everything looks nice. You have a built-in microphone, there's memory foam, and there's multiple different ways you can connect to devices. Okay, so not every pair comes in this color, but in these headphones there's just an explosion of colors, and whether you're someone that just likes designs like this will all come down to personal preference. Also, there is RGB lighting and you don't necessarily have to keep them on, but again, same when it comes to the colors. If you're someone that prefers that sort of stuff, will just come to personal preference. Now, one of the upsides of these headphones I really like is the weight, and even when I was unboxing these initially, including the box, lifting them, I noticed that they were really light, and this was including everything else in the package. And I really like that they use memory foam, but the material that they use to cover the headphones is sort of weird. They use like a cloth-like material for both the ear cushions and the headrest. And on the left side of the headphones, you'll find the buttons, which are somewhat silent press, and I can say at least this is the first thing that I did tend to like about these headphones, because at least you don't have the obnoxious clicky sounds. And for me personally, I really like the foldable design because it just makes it easier for packaging and storing away, especially if you're going to be carrying it around. Including the fact that these already are a light pair of headphones, then taking it all sorts of places just makes it all the more easier. And also the microphone is an internal microphone, which is something good for me personally, because I just hate having a microphone stick in my face the entire time that I'm using headphones. And these headphones fit around your head like any other pair of headphones. Just the one pet peeve that I have is the looped wires, which it would have looked better if the wires were hidden, but leaving them out just like that kind of just makes it look odd. Feel like an airport traffic controller. Now, when it comes to adjusting the size of the headphones, instead of it being on hinges, it's more like a slide that it slides on to adjust the length. And as for charging, it's done through Usbc, and honestly, anything else that isn't Usbc is kind of outdated. Now, for me, the most concerning part about these headphones when it came to the quality is how flimsy they felt. These headphones are flexible, don't get me wrong, but it is to a fault. And from my testing, there is a limit as to how far you can stretch the headphones. And the quality just feels really breakable, especially at the top here at the headrest. Now, I'm not sure what material they used, but it sort of just feels like plastic, to be honest. And even the sides of the headphones do feel delicate as well. So if you're someone that knows you tend to have clumsy moments or be a little clumsy, there's just something else to be aware when it comes to using these headphones. Now, so the sound quality is very interesting on these headphones. You get it in game mode and music mode. And for me personally, I recommend the gaming mode. But regardless of which mode you're going to be using it in, the sound was actually really good. Now, the only thing is I wish they either added active noise cancellation or something of that sort, because then the sound would just be, it'd have the oomph that it's missing. And from my testing, I noticed that there was a lot of sound bleeding. So if the noise or the sound was just a little more isolated, then it would give it the quality that would take it to a whole new level. So there's also low latency. There's almost no device that these headphones are incompatible with, because you can connect via Bluetooth, USB-C, ordinary USB, and even an aux port. And the battery as well is about 50 hours if you choose to use it that long, but at the same time you can also just use it wired. Okay, now there's a few things that should be going through your head when it comes to purchasing these headphones. These are great, but they're not high-end, nor are they meant to be. Basically, you paid what you get for, and you basically do get some nice stuff for something that's not designed to break the bank. Okay, so you get a built-in microphone, check. You get 50 hours of battery life, okay, check. You're able to connect to devices in multiple different ways, USB-C, USB, Bluetooth, and so on, check. But there's a trade-off that you should make. You can basically get all these things, but how much of quality are you willing to sacrifice? Again, I think they're an all right pair of headphones. nothing extraordinary. The sound quality is really good, but it's just not there yet. And the quality for me personally, I felt was a little too breakable, but that's one thing you're gonna have to figure out for yourself. Then again, that's been it for me. That's just my opinion. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think. I'm out.